Hey, it's your average consumer. I just want to let you guys know that this channel was made with the average consumer in mind. Alright, let's get to another tech video. What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer. Today I'm going to be doing a review for you guys on the Beats by Dre tours. I know there are a lot of reviews out for this already, but I figured since I've done so many other beats that you guys would probably want my opinion on this as well. So without wasting too much time, let's get right into it. So here we have the case of the Beats tours. Now this is a hard shell case and it offers pretty good protection for the headphones themselves, and it stands pretty tall. As you can see, it's pretty wide here, and this is good because you can throw your tours in here any kind of way and just zip it up. So because the tours are tangle free, you're able to just, crumple them up, throw them inside here, zip it up, and you're good to go. So here we'll open up the case. And as you can see, even though I had this tangled up, due to the tangle-free cord that the tours come with, I can just pull it out with no issues, and it just smooths out. No knots, no tangles. I'm good to go. But back inside the case, here you have a little pouch to hold things like, your earbuds, if you want to put them over there, and the clips to clip onto the earbuds themselves. Let me start off showing you guys the earphones themselves. So here you have the two Beats logos on both sides, left and right, and as you go down you have your control talk, which allows you to rewind, fast forward, skip a track, go back a track, volume up and down. You can answer calls if you're using it with an iPhone, things like that. So the control talk is a very good feature. And as you go down it a little more, you can see that this is where it kind of turns into one cable here. I'm not really sure what you'd call this, but yeah. And here you have the little adjuster for where you want the headphones to split themselves. So, and pretty much that's all there is to it. It has the flat, tangle-free design, which is really nice because these things really do not tangle, as I showed you just now inside of the case. And it, has the little gold-plated jack for the headphones. Now, the only thing with having something like the control talk and this little part here that, joins it and has the Monster logo on it, the only problem with these two things is that they tend to weigh these headphones down a lot. So this can potentially lead to the headphones falling out of your ears while you're like walking or something like that. Now that can be very frustrating to some people. I know a lot of people don't like it when their earbuds are falling out of their ears constantly, especially in ears which are made to kind of stay in your ears. But I gotta give it up to Monster, as they do supply you with the necessary things to combat those, like the weigh downs of these two pieces. They provide you with clips to throw onto the ear, to the buds themselves. You can see that the way these are designed, it has this little skinny part right here that can have this just latch onto it without any issues. So you latch these onto it and it's good to go to clip around your ear. Now what's really nice about these is that you can adjust it to fit the way you want it to. Also, along with these clips, you also get this little clip-on piece right here. Now this part can go directly under this big heavy part of the headphones themselves, if I can just get it on. Now as you can see here, this will definitely make sure that the headphones don't fall off your shirt or anything like that. Now you might not want to have this on because you might not like the way it looks, or you don't think that it'll prevent these from falling out of your ears, but it does make a huge difference because as you're walking around in the streets, these will definitely weigh down the headphones themselves, and especially your right ear, as it has this and this to kind of weigh it down. So with these two things weighing it down, it's very easy for it to, like, little by little, with every step you take, slide out your ear little by little. Now, what this does, this eliminates a big part of the weight that is pulling on the headphones themselves. And I've experimented with this. As I walked in the street regularly, I had them, just in. Sometimes I'd experience, it slipping a bit and I'd have to readjust it, which can be frustrating. But if you clip this on, I found myself not having to adjust it or, constantly push it back inside my ears. So this definitely enhances the actual experience of listening to these headphones, because you're no longer experiencing the headphones moving around in your ear. So it's less distracting and you get to just really focus on the music itself. And once you have it in a good position and the bass is, hitting and all the sounds are great, you're really going to enjoy them. There's a good chance it might be hard to run with, but with the clip and with both clips, as far as the ear clips and the clip that you can put onto like your shirt or jacket, honestly, running shouldn't be an issue. And that's actually probably one of the reasons why they have this, because it is a bit of a heavier build. Those clips will definitely be good for the runners out there. You can't fault Monster for, let's say like a poor design or something along those lines, as far as, them falling out, because they do provide you with the necessary equipment to keep them in your ear and, keep the sound experience where it should be. Now, as for sound, these are definitely one of my favorite these are my favorite pair of in-ear headphones. If you're listening to these, you surely can't complain about the sound quality. The sound quality is of the best I've heard for in-ear headphones. So without a doubt, I rate these really highly as far as sound quality goes. I've really put down my Solo HGs for quite some time, really, when I got my hands on these, because they were just so much more convenient and I didn't feel like I was lacking in sound quality in the slightest. So that just goes to show you that you can change, that they're interchangeable as far as sound quality goes. I didn't miss the Solo HDs when I, used these. I might have felt like I neglected them a bit, but I can't say that I missed them as far as sound quality goes, because this delivers just as good as experience as the Solos provided me. The only thing with that is you have to make sure, it's very important, that you're using the right earbuds to get that sound quality delivered to you. Usually the medium, which is on this when you first purchase it, is what works with everyone. But that might not be the case. Like, your ears might be too big or too small for these. So it's definitely a good idea to look into all of the different earbuds that Monster provides, and they provide a lot. You have so many here to choose from. The only other thing I don't really like about this, as well, it kind of goes with all Monster cords, all of the Beats cords, rather, is that the red starts to fade a little depending on what you're wearing. I used to wear this black jacket, and I guess as I wore this on the outside of the jacket, and it rubbed on it, as I walked, and that led to the red losing its color and it started to get really dark. So you probably want to keep that in mind when you have these. You probably want to keep them in your pouch or something else that can protect them from any other colors rubbing up on them. And these are very durable. Monster provides really strong cables, as you can see here. It's not as flimsy as, like, the iPhone headphones that you get with your iPods or your iPhone. So you can definitely expect these to last a while, as they have really strong cable and, they're just of good quality. These are sold for $149.99. And I think that's a decent price for these. Some people, of course, will say, that's way too much, that's that's overpriced. But, they're Beats by Dre. What can what do you expect? We all know that they're very expensive. But if you're looking to purchase these and you want to know if it's going to be worth your money, it definitely is worth your money. I would definitely recommend these to anyone who's looking for a nice pair of in-ear headphones. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up my review for the Beats Tours. So I'm just going to include a little sound leak test at the end of this video, just to show you guys if it leaks. I know a lot of people are usually interested on whether or not other people can hear them when they're listening to their music at high volumes. So keep watching for that. And pretty much that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. This is your average consumer. Please feel free to rate, comment, subscribe. Definitely subscribe, as I could use all the subscribers I can get. And it helped me out a lot. Alright, till the next video. Thanks, guys. Peace. Alright, guys, so now I'm going to do a sound leak test. And I'm going to show you what it sounds like at a comfortable volume and about a foot away from my camera. And I'm going to show you how it sounds as I increase the volume all the way up to max. But I won't have the max on very long, as you guys know that will damage your hearing. And it's not really that comfortable to listen to it at that loud of a volume anyway. So I'm going to show you guys right now. So as I said, slightly less than half is comfortable for me on my iPod Touch. Alright, so here we go. And now I'm going to increase it. Alright, so I think that's good enough to show you guys what the different volumes sound like as you have it in your ears. And my camera's like about a foot away, so if you're standing right next to someone or sitting next to someone like on a bus or something or in an elevator, that's probably what they'll be hearing as well. I'm not sure how well my camera might have picked that up, but I think it can give you guys a pretty good idea. If you can hear the sounds, that means it's probably pretty loud. That should give you a good estimate. Alright, and pretty much that's all for this sound test and this review. Thanks again for watching, guys. This is your average consumer. Till the next video, peace.